Happy holidays!
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays! From Columbines School of Botanical Studies. I'm Howie, and I have some people with me. We got Mel and Anna here, and yeah, I can't believe it. We're live on Facebook. I wanted to say happy holidays, and there's a few things I wanted to say since it's the holidays, and you've probably been with family and friends and eating lots of food. I thought maybe we'd give you a couple herbs that you could use for the holidays. One of the things that happens to people is they eat way too much, and it's so good, and they get this big bloated. They get that bloated feeling. They get that bloated
feeling.
Oh, that bloated feeling. You got that bloated feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, bitter, 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 bitter. Well, we hadn't practiced that. I didn't even think we were going to do that. Anyway, oh yeah, you know, you're supposed to press that button that says share at the bottom. Thanks for looking. You press the button that says share, and then you plug in your friends' names, and off it goes, and then more people will come and watch us. So, like we said, bitter is really good for the bloated feeling. You get this bloated feeling. A lot of times it's like you get gas, or you get, a lot of people will just gorge out and eat, which is a good time to do it, and then their stomach, their belly gets really big. And people look at their really big belly and they're assuming that that's a sign of some kind of illness or some kind of problem, or maybe a food allergy. And bloated belly could be a sign of some kind of problem. But actually, if you eat a big giant meal, your belly does get bloated. That's a pretty normal thing if you're like eating a lot. So if you don't have a bloated belly most of the time, and then you had this giant holiday meal and now you look in the mirror and it's huge, Give it a little while. It should go back down. Don't call it.
It's also known as a food baby.
A food baby? Whoa. Is that what this is?
You want to feel a kick?
What's that?
You want to feel a kick?
Well, so we got a couple herbs for this. One, of course, is like we said, the bitters. Bitters work by reflex action, and they taste bitter. All you need to do is take a few drops on your tongue, or if it's a tincture, or eat, you know, some of the bitter tea, whatever you're doing, all you need is to taste the flavor of bitter. And that's going to cause reflex action stimulation, that's going to help move your food. It's going to increase your digestive juices. It's going to help your mixing waves and moving waves. It'll help digestion. In general, so the thing is that I know it's popular to have large doses of bitters. You don't need a large dose here. All you need is a taste. And we got some different bitters here. My favorite, of course, is Oregon grapefruit. That's my favorite bitter. What do we got?
My favorite bitter is gentian because I can mix it with any other delicious tasting things.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite is horehound because it is kind of disgusting.
All you need is a taste. You know,
all you need is a taste.
If you up the dosage on the horehound, it is also an expectorant.
It is.
But you can just take a few drops of it as a bitter and not worry about the expectorant properties. Mm-hmm. Of course, the other way to deal with this kind of overdose of food that you're having problems digesting, the bad food combinations, is an aromatic, something that smells, not necessarily good, but smells, that has aromatics in it, and that's going to cause a mild irritation of the gastrointestinal mucosa. Not enough to give you any kind of irritation, but it mildly irritates, and that brings blood flow to the membranes, mucosa. Brings blood flow to the membranes, and of course that's good.
So I can just
that brings blood more function.
I can just take a peppermint leaf and just put it on my belly, right, like this?
No, you have to put it inside. It has to get to the membranes.
Okay.
You can rub it on your belly. That's fine. Then you'll smell good.
It will smell.
Yeah, that'll help with the flatulence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Mine smells like roses anyway.
No.
Anyway. So, excuse me. So as far as aromatics go, you know, I really like orange peel. That's one of my favorites. It's aromatic and bitter too. Yeah.
My favorite is fennel. It's delicious.
Fennel? You know, I went to the Indian food restaurant, and then as I was like leaving after the big meal, theirs had a dish of fennel seeds.
They do.
They don't have the. I usually see the ones that are half coated.
They
There's
do.
like half
With what,
candy.
candy?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Yeah, half
nice.
of them are raw.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Very covered.
Yeah.
These are just fennel seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm impartial to chamomile. You know, a good little chamomile tea.
Oh yeah, the after chamomile, peppermint tea after the meal. That'll make a
peppermint
difference.
too,
Oh, I got
really
something.
good.
I got some here to smell. Well, it's the holidays. Yeah, let's see if I can open it. Stephen brought this to me.
What is it?
It's Angelica essential oil.
Oh,
Well, it's the
man.
holidays. I
What?
figured. Do you smell what I smell?
Smell what I smell.
Angelica.
That's Angelica essential oil.
Wow.
I know.
I didn't know
good.
they made this.
Well, you know how it is.
Yeah, it's
Stephen
great.
Yeager. He can make anything.
You can make anything.
Yeah, I don't think he actually made this, but. Okay, so we have that. Though then, some people get it a little differently. Instead of just the big bloating, some people get the heartburn. They get the upper end, like over here, it starts to burn, esophageal, reflux. Yeah, heartburn. You might want to go with something different for that, something slimy, a demulcent, something slimy, a demulcent. Yeah.
Is that also mucilaginous?
Mucilaginous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's best done in a tea form. You're trying to get the slime down onto the membranes to put out the fire. I personally like to do these in teas. Let's see what we got here. You want to go first?
Yeah, I would say marshmallow is a good one. Cold
Oh, yeah.
infusion. Yeah.
Yeah, cold infusion.
Yeah.
Infusion.
Yeah, cold infusion. You can take it and put it in and let it sit overnight in the water. But you know, if you make the marshmallow tea really, really thick, so it looks kind of a little like thin Jello that didn't set, most people don't want to drink it. If you make it mild, even if you like just make tea out of it and put the marshmallow, put the marshmallow in, you know, some boiling water for, you know, 10 minutes and turn it off or something like that. And then you look at the tea and you taste it and it doesn't taste slimy, but you put your finger on it and in it and rub it in your finger and it is kind of slimy a little, that works. So cold infusion is the best, but if people don't have the time or aren't gonna do it, you can just make a straight tea of it and it'll help put the fire out. I was thinking, did you wanna go, Anna?
Oh, I was going to say plantain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a really easy one, and for most people it's in their lawns, and so you can just walk outside as long as you're not covered in snow, and just get some plantain leaves. And you can even eat them, or I would probably bake up to a tea too.
Well, a lot of people have Malva neglecta in their garden, cheeseweed, the common mallow, and you're pulling it out and throwing it in your compost or something or getting rid of it, and that stuff is of course another good slimy demulcent to help with your heartburn after the holidays. Another thing about the holidays that I was thinking about is the stress of family. And I know it's really a joy, and I know for most people, most of the people that are following this, or most of the people who are going to be watching this, there is no stress involved in family. And that going for the holidays, you just feel nurtured and loved and supported with everything that you're doing in your life. But there's that one person, and we all know who it is. It's like a friend of a friend who goes to the holidays and it's really stressful. When are you going to get a real job and stop pretending to be an herbalist? That kind of stuff, you know. And it's we have herbs for that too. We have calming herbs, nervines, herbs that help with circular thoughts, herbs that help with shakiness and stress. And anyway, let's go ahead. You want to start?
Yeah, I really love lavender because there's so many different ways you can use it. You can smell it, you can use essential oil, you can use a hydrosol, you can use a tincture, you can use a tea. I like lavender.
Lavender. Oh yeah, remember you can press that button down at the bottom that says share, you know, and then you can click on your friends that have been just waiting to hear what we're saying, and they might sign up and listen to us.
Yeah.
But lavender is one. Let's see, I like, how about you go next?
I think my favorite is blue vervain. The cool thing about that, if you've eaten too much, is that it's also a little bit bitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calming and bitter.
Did it with lavender. It's aromatic and bitter as well. Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of a skullcap fan. I think we all are. Well, except that one person. Skullcap, yeah, I'm all for skullcap for dealing with the stress of life in general. Yeah, I did want to say that we got some people here. I'm so happy about it. You know, the people that are here for the holidays. We're actually all working because it's, you know, this is like a real business. We're all doing different things. I've been going over soap charts for clients with Anna here today, and I'm sure she's got phone calls to make and stuff like that. Mel's been working on the distance learning side. What have you been doing, Mel?
I have been putting Michael Moore videos up onto the distance learning site and creating lessons all week.
I can't wait to see that.
They're going to be great.
When are we opening? Oh, I guess in January. We're trying to do it by the end of January to have our soft opening, where we would have all our some of our lectures. I think what we got, like herbal concepts is going to be on there, our first beginning herbalism, but we are really proud to say that we're going to be hosting the Michael Moore videos of the last time he taught. So we'll have Michael Moore's information there.
Cool.
Yeah. What have you been doing with yourself? I haven't seen you in like a year.
I'm living in North Carolina, going to the Eclectic School of Herbal Medicine, doing an 11-month clinical intensive.
Oh, the Eclectic School?
The Eclectic
Isn't
School.
Isn't that like Thomas Easley?
It's Thomas Easley.
He's got a long beard.
And my friend Lindsay Feldspa.
Oh,
and
Lindsay.
Terry Easley.
I know Terry Easley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Are we saying hi or bye?
No, we're saying hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Welcome.
Oh, I almost fell over.
They just signed up. Thanks for signing up. Thanks for listening. Yeah, so you were saying that, so have you been enjoying it?
I love it. We do clinic every week. We have a free community clinic, and we're in a very rural area, so we get pretty complicated cases.
Yeah.
And then every Monday, we all sit together and spend 4 hours or so reviewing cases. Yeah.
Yeah, so we might want to suggest you look into the Eclectic School there. I think it's a live-in residency program out in the middle of nowhere in rural North Carolina, but you're going to get a lot of hours of training from high-quality teachers. Isn't that true?
Yeah, definitely over half of the hours you'd need for American Herbalist Guild
Oh, really?
certification.
Wow, really?
I thought it was like all the hours, but we'll check
Maybe
it out.
more, maybe more than half.
Yeah,
You'd
I
have
don't
to
know.
look that up.
You have to look at
Lots
the
of them.
details. Yes. Oh, this is great. Well, it's that's one of the many good schools. It's unique because it's live-in and has it's full time, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean we're in class Monday through Friday, 12:30 to 5:30, and then we have clinics Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday we have clinic, and then there's a lot of homework. And on top of that,
A lot of
we
homework.
write monographs and we,
Wow.
study and read a lot.
Yeah. But here at the Columbines school, just to let you know, if you come to our school, we have 50% more pee breaks than at Thomas's school. So if you're considering which ones, that's one of the things to consider.
If you have a tiny bladder, you should come to Columbines.
Well, it's like that's not true. It's just people get excited when they teach and they start teaching. They forget the students need to pee. The teacher doesn't need to pee because adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Let's move on to Anna. Anna's here. She's been here working in the clinic, and she's been taking over Mel's job while Mel's off having fun at Thomas's school. She's been one of the people here sending bills and asking you for money that you owe us. I mean, people there. She's been sending bills, and she's been. Everyone pays on time. We have like the best students. Our financial contracts are set up to make it so that for Columbine, so that it's comfortable within your own ability. So it's not really a problem. It's more like thanks to Anna and Alex, who isn't here, that's sending these bills out. you get a reminder, because otherwise you're too busy dealing with that bloated feeling.
It is, yeah.
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 So how are you doing? What are you doing with your world? Don't you have like
Yeah.
a nature school for kids and stuff
I
like that?
do, yeah. I'm doing 2 different things, Howie.
Oh, let's hear what you're doing.
Well, I'm also part of the herbalist team for Occupy Medical, which is a free healthcare nonprofit in Eugene. And so once a month I come on a Sunday and spend 4 hours working with unhoused people and clients who come and need care. And so that's really exciting. So if you've ever heard of Occupy Medical, I would go to Occupy Medical website. I think it's occupymedical.org. That's a fun thing. And then the other thing I do is I'm a co-founder of Whole Earth Nature School, which is also a nonprofit here in Eugene, where we teach kids and adults survival skills, wilderness awareness skills, and primitive skills. So right now, kids are out at a camp for our winter break camps. They're learning homesteading, and right here in Eugene. And if you're an adult, we do have adult programs starting up again in March. So go to wholeearthnatureschool.com and get outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get outside.
Get outside.
Wow, get outside. So yeah, and of course, just we should mention that Columbines, because all of us have been to Columbines, but of course, as you know, we're not really competing with all these other schools. We're not competing with all these other herbalists. We're supportive of each other, and being supportive of each other helps make everything grow better. So, of course, we're unique at Columbines because we are mainly outside for hundreds of hours and learning how to identify plants, learning what's good to eat, learning what's not good to eat, what's medicine, learning herbalism, 2 or 3 years of study, ranging from gathering plants and making medicine to eating meals of wild foods. With Heron Bray, and Stephen Yeager, of course, is always around, invisible. Let's see, I don't know. What were you going to say?
Yeah,
Say something?
That's good.
yeah, that's great.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Wishing a happy and peaceful 2017.
Thanks for
Yeah,
thanks for
guys.
listening. Bye.